Okay. Wir sind mal wieder gestorben. Und jetzt? Passiert jetzt noch was oder werde ich jetzt gezwungen, Escape zu drücken? Ich glaube, ich werde jetzt gezwungen, Escape zu drücken und das Spiel neu zu starten. Okay, zwei Sachen möchte ich noch probieren. Wir haben mal wieder ein total anderes Büro.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nee, ich möchte die rechte.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Genau, wir gehen nochmal zum Pausenraum.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
Oh ja.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Ah,
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
genau. So,
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
wohl eine Sache möchte ich doch nochmal probieren.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ui!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Ja, finde ich auch. Okay. Dann...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Total schrecklich.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Genau. Nur, steht da was? Nee.
The lounge was
So,
sublime,
ja,
a work of
Pausenraum.
art.
Ja, ja, ja.
What, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Ja, das wollten wir. Das machen
And
wir.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Was ist, wenn ich das hier nutze? Da komme ich wieder runter, wa?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
You sure? Left? Oh. Okay.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Die geht jetzt auch zu, wa?
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Aha. Bist du dir auch ganz sicher? Ah.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Sehr cool. Tja, hat uns einen Spoiler gegeben. Warum denn auch nicht? So.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ja, die
What
waren
could
alle
it
weg,
mean?
das wissen wir inzwischen.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Genau,
room. Perhaps
das
he had
machen
simply missed a
wir
memo.
nicht. Wir wollen nochmal einen Pausenraum.
When Stanley... Wait.
Wa-
Wait, what?
Was?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that
Nein.
room with all the monitors?
Nein.
Did you move the story somewhere or...
Nein.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the
Genau.
story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Was? Was? Ach du gute Güte. Okay, dann wollen wir mal die Story suchen. Hallo, Story? Ah, scheiße, das Spiel ist so geil.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Hey. Naja, dann nochmal. Vielleicht ist doch jetzt
All
mal
of his
ganz.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh Gott. Die Story ist weg. Finden wir irgendwas? Es sieht düster aus, lieber Erzähler. Ich kann auch keine Türen öffnen, lieber Erzähler.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Ich hoffe, du hast recht.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh Mann, der macht mich fertig. Ja, okay.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Hey, ich hab gewonnen.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh Mann. Was? Was? Was?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Der Adventure Line. Ja, ich weiß. Der Adventure Line. Ui. Und natürlich folgen wir der Adventure Line so gar nicht.
No, no, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
Okay, es bringt uns aber leider nichts. Schade.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Was? Was?
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Hä? Und jetzt?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Dieser Farm wird wichtig in der Story. Ja, nee, ist klar.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Ja.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay, nochmal die Adventure Line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Wenn du das sagst, bleibt mir keine andere Wahl.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Ich glaube gerade die Story hier ist gerade nicht so spannend.
Oh no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Tja, die Linie ist auch sehr schön gezogen, finde ich. So, immer so schön gerade, weißt du? Was? Okay. Wir folgen nicht mehr der Linie. Und was nun?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Was?
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Keine Ahnung.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Was? Was war das? Okay, keine Adventure-Line mehr.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Das machen wir natürlich nicht.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Genau.
just to admire it.
Ganz genau.
Standing now in this incredible room,
Ja,
Stanley
es
for the
ist wirklich
first time,
unglaublich, der
but
Raum, also.
eager to get back to
Ja,
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay. Ich verstehe.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Jetzt haben sie. Sehr schön.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, jetzt sind wir wieder hier. Ich würde gern was ausprobieren. Hier ist...
Here's the door, just go.
Ja, Genau, geh einfach. So. Ich würde hier ganz gerne noch was ausprobieren.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So. Drücken.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
So, ich mache die Kameras an.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Ja.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So, jetzt wollen wir natürlich nach oben, ne?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
So, nach oben.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
So, und
But here was the proof. The heart of the
Ah,
operation.
verdammt.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
eigentlich müsste man hier noch irgendeinen Code eingeben, um das alles zu verhindern, aber ich kenne den Code gerade so gar nicht. Ich wollte eigentlich durch die eine Tür, die vorhin zugegangen ist, wollte ich jetzt mal durchgehen. Aber irgendwie ging es nicht, leider. Okay, Leute, dann würde ich sagen, ich drücke jetzt einfach auf Off, so dass wir das Spiel im Prinzip gewonnen haben. Und dann mache ich meine Aufnahmepause. Ich muss das ja noch rendern. Ich würde es ganz gerne heute noch hochladen. Und ja. Da würde ich dann mal vielleicht gucken. Oder ihr sagt mir einfach, ob ihr noch mal mehr von dem Spiel sehen wollt. Wenn ja, dann würde ich einfach beim Internet gucken, ob es noch andere Lösungswege gibt, weil es gibt ja noch sehr viele Errungenschaften, die man erzielen kann. Und
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Genau. Und da würde ich vielleicht auch mal gucken, wie der Code hier geht, weil ich habe momentan gar keine Ahnung. Oder warte mal, wir hatten doch den Code 2845. Müsste es doch eigentlich alle Zahlen geben, ne? Oder man gibt einfach mal ein, was da oben steht. Steht hier sonst noch irgendwo was? Ja, da steht noch was. Okay. Damit werde ich mich später beschäftigen. Ich mache jetzt eine Aufnahmepause. Und werde mir das später nochmal neu angucken. Beziehungsweise werde ich erstmal euer Feedback abwarten, ob ihr noch mehr von dem Spiel sehen wollt. Dann werde ich mal gucken, ob es noch mehr von dem Spiel gibt. Beziehungsweise ihr könnt mir auch mal sagen, ob es noch andere Lösungswege gibt, die man machen kann. Also ich denke mal schon, dass es noch den einen oder anderen Lösungsweg hier gibt. Aber Ich komme jetzt gerade nicht auf ihn drauf. Ich weiß jetzt auch gerade gar nicht, wie lange ich schon aufnehme. Deshalb, ich mache jetzt meine Aufnahmepause, damit ich das ja auch alles mal rendern kann und dann noch hochladen kann. Ne? In diesem Sinne, bis dahin, Leute, und tschüss.